Welcome to episode 67 of Lost Signals. My name is Darrell.
I'm JD. How you doing, man?
It's a wonderful Thursday evening. It's a lot nicer than it was out yesterday, for fuck's sakes, or the last couple days. We'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, it was like -3 out today, but yeah.
As opposed to what?
It was -30 here for about like a week.
Oh, wow. That's not the direction I thought it was going to go.
Yeah,
Jesus.
no, it was brutal, dude. Like it was like we got like 4 feet of snow. We got like a shit ton of snow. I just said, God,
Wow.
my brain is not working right tonight. Jesus.
It happens. It's fine. But my goodness, yeah, that is cold. We've had the opposite out in British Columbia. It was like a week ago where it started snowing and just would not stop. It just kept snowing for like 4 days straight.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it went from perfect snowfall weather, -7, -8 to +5 and rain. And it's been raining for like the past 3 days.
Oh, Jesus. You guys must have like no snow left.
Oh no, there's plenty of snow left because at night everything freezes.
Right. Yeah.
And the roads and the ditches and the Forest Service roads are just absolute hell.
Yeah.
I'm still connected to the trucking companies and the driving companies that I work for. And I wake up in the morning and I'm getting like update. Like tanker flipped in the ditch and bus is now backed into the ditch and this truck is now sideways. Yeah, no, I'll take overtime at the radio station any fucking day.
100%, man. Yeah, like we went from having like no snow, like it looked like it was gonna be a brown Christmas, to like holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's here. It's like winter's here, like, and it came on full force. Like, oh God, did we get snow?
Yeah.
Like, there's like at one point, like, and the wind all kind of moved it all around, but there's like 5-foot snowbanks in my backyard.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of fun because you get
drifts and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, just gross. But the nice part is that I am drinking a Homebound XS Equilibrium. So shout out to our friends over there at Homebound. And actually, I think I'm gonna head there tomorrow. Just because it's Thursday today, which is technically my Friday.
Yeah.
Because of shift work. So I am off 4 full days.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty pumped about that.
Yeah. It is. Today is my Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a full day tomorrow. And I just want to point out, like, it's a quality podcast when we start talking and we get straight into the weather.
Yeah. Just high quality content today. We were talking just before we went on. It's like, man, I'm unprepared for today. Just not completely unprepared, but like a lot unprepared.
Yeah.
Just, it happens sometimes, like,
yeah.
Well, like we should have done an episode last week, and I think we tried to, and it
fell apart.
That's the way my life is. Just everything just falls apart and stuff. So.
It's not just your life. Like it's one thing when you have your own schedule and you do shift work. It's another thing when you're working with my schedule, where my schedule bounces around a shit ton. Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm pulling minimum 40 hours a week, sure, but because I am a floater basically at the radio station, I go where they need me. So I could be on one station doing one show one day, and another station doing another show another day. So I mean, it looks great on a resume, but it's hell on my fucking sleep schedule.
Oh, dude, I know. It's I've been living, like on 5 hours of sleep for the last, I don't know, like 15 years. So
yeah. Isn't it lovely?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I need a vacation. That's what I need. It's a really nice hot vacation someplace.
That sounds lovely, and I would join you with it because speaking of the weather, I fell down some stairs.
Oh no!
2 weeks ago, and I'm still dealing with it. And it was dumb. It was poor planning on my part, but also like I kind of expected it because I was leaving my apartment building to go to work.
Yeah.
It was a Saturday morning, and it just snowed, and it flash freeze, and I get outside, and there's just half a dozen stairs to make it from the door to the parking lot, and
Yeah.
I look and I go, that looks slippery.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and and I went and I took one stair, two stair, three stair, five stair.
Oh no.
But like, it I knew like I'm in trouble, but like as long as I could keep moving, then cool, right? So took a brief second to like gather my ego and my pride, and then made my way to the car, limping just a little bit, but it got better as I went. Like, okay, cool, nothing's broken.
Yeah.
Got to the radio station, did an entire show, did an entire shift, got home, and so at the radio station, I have a standing desk.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really sit a whole heck of a lot. I got home and sat down in this chair, went, oh, okay, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Go into the bathroom and disrobe and look in the mirror, and there's a deep, like purple black mark on my lower back.
Oh
I'm like,
no. Yeah.
This is just the beginning. A couple days later, Alicia like crawling to bed, whatever. She goes, good Lord. I go, what? She goes, you're back. I went, oh. And I look, and it spread 5 times its size.
And his bruise grew 5 times in size that night. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's still like that. That was 2 weeks ago, and I'm still like, it still hurts.
Oh yeah, dude. Those deep bruises, they don't go away real quick. I know. I got one on the inside of my arm right here. I'm not flexing, but like I have a bruise, probably, I don't know, like a beer coaster, like 3 inches. Yeah. I was at work, and to control our air, we use these. It's called a brattis, and we nail them to the back, whatever. The back is the ceiling, and we were trying to pull this brattis down, and I don't know. I grabbed onto part of it, and I just reefed on it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that one hurt. Yeah. So yeah, that was Friday, and it started like as a dime size, and now it's about that big.
It's now a saucer, like a teacup saucer size.
Yeah, right on the inside of my right bicep. Yeah, so that's fun. Yeah. But, it's the way it is. You get older, and you get beat up, and that's right.
I highly recommend Cabo San Lucas. I'll go back with you. We'll go together.
I am in, dude. Like I am seriously looking for a place to go this winter, because the last time I went was for our friend Tyler's wedding in 22, so 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go again. Well, with that being said, like I am going on a trip.
Oh.
And it's going to be to someplace hot, but it's not till July.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
end of July.
Okay, where are you going?
We'll backtrack a little bit. So
Sure.
This year, I've always gotten my nieces and nephews, Christmas presents and whatever. And this year, had some extra cash, with selling the house and whatever. I decided to spend some more money on them. So I can't say what I got for my nephews, because one of them might be watching right now. So he said he was going to. But I could say this, and it's no surprise because she picked it out. But for my niece Marley, I got her and myself tickets to go see My Chemical Romance at Dodger Stadium in LA at the end of July.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's expensive. The tickets were pricey, but
yeah, well, that's fair.
Yeah. So yeah, so I am going to someplace really close to Mexico.
Okay.
But
Not
so
not close enough. And it's not we're not talking about like a relaxing spa vacation type thing.
well, no. But like okay, so here's the thing. So she's going to be living in a city. I don't know. It's a port city. I can't pronounce the name of it. It's like an H and a U and an E and a bunch of M's in there. Like it's like Port Huname or something. Like I don't know. So it's
Okay.
actually like it's an hour west of Los Angeles itself. It's actually like right around Malibu.
Okay.
So like big money, I'm thinking. Like uh I don't know. So my plan is so she's gonna be working for during the week. So I think I'm gonna fly down on like a Thursday or something. And then I found the hotel I'm gonna stay at. It's
Mhm.
right on the beach. It's got that old school vibe, like the 60s and 70s old like California vibe.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hang out on the beach by myself, and just go and look at things by myself because that's what I
Right
like
on.
doing. So,
And you're gonna go see My Chemical Romance. Is this a bucket list thing for you too?
um, no,
No.
no. This actually kind of leads into a thing that we'll talk about. I think. I like My Chemical Romance.
Right.
They're not my favorite thing. That's not the reason why I'm going, right? Like I'm going. My niece is gonna be down there. It's a really good excuse to go.
Right.
And the tickets are her Christmas present, and then I get a holiday out of the deal too. So
Right.
uh, I think it's gonna be a really good time. I think. I don't know.
Right.
We'll see, right? Like, I've never been to California. I've never been to that part of California. Well, I've never been to that area. I've been south of there, but not there. So
Right.
why not?
But you're doing this for your niece, right?
Well,
Because you're
yeah,
the cool uncle.
I'm the favorite uncle.
You're the favorite uncle.
Oh, but like, yeah, you could ask all of them. Like they would tell you the same thing. So,
Yeah.
um,
There's nothing wrong with that.
no, like I said, I'm really looking forward to it, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It'll end up costing me, $7,000, but whatever. It's just money, right? Good.
Well, I mean, I've done the same thing.
Yeah.
Like there was honestly like the first thing that comes to mind is I paid for flights and a lot of stuff for Alicia when we went to Montreal,
Yeah.
Quebec. Well, specifically Laval,
Yeah.
Quebec. And I mean, going with a bodybuilder to a competition can be stressful, but traveling across the nation with a bodybuilder who is hangry and tired and in desperate need of caffeine but shouldn't have any, uh, it was uh, it was fun. But like
I think
honestly,
there's
like
a
it was a wonderful experience. It really was.
yeah.
And like I would have never have gone to Montreal for any other reason. Right.
Yeah,
But yeah, like
and I was thinking this too. It's like California was always a place that I wanted to go,
yeah.
but it never like an opportunity to go never really, came up until now.
Right.
So
Right.
screw it. Like
Yeah,
I,
no.
I I'm getting to the point in my life where it's like if I don't start doing shit like that, you never will. So it's like just fucking go do it and spend the money and like because you really can't take it with you.
This is true.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
even,
really
you
really
know,
pumped for that.
even if you're lucky, you can only keep the memories with you, you know?
Yeah.
So might as well enjoy opportunities when they come up. I've been to LA twice, and I mean, besides the food poisoning, it was a lot of fun, and like I think fondly on those trips.
Yeah.
But I would like when it comes to the trip to Montreal with Alicia and that whole deal, as stressful as it was, as haywire as she was, it like I wouldn't change a thing because it was still worth it, 100%, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for
So
sure. Like
yeah,
I have zero intentions of driving when I'm down there. Like
yeah,
I have no interest in that at all. I think I'll Uber or I'll take public transit. I keep you always hear horror stories about like public transit down there, but like like I said, like I'm not staying in LA. I'm staying like
right.
way west of LA. And so I think if like maybe well the concert's on the Saturday that we're going. So like maybe the Sunday like maybe hire a car or something, or hire, like a guide or something that can just take us to like like the big places. Cause I don't want to fucking drive. Like
Yeah,
I have no interest in driving in a city like that, like,
yeah.
so we'll see, like, I got 6 months to plan this. So
No, yeah. Again, both times like I've been to LA, like I pride myself on being a good driver, and like I grew up in Vancouver, which is
yeah,
a hustle and bustle city.
yeah,
But LA, like no, it's
no,
like the first time ever I've ever taken like a ride share system. I downloaded the Uber app, like the whole deal.
yeah.
Like just wasn't gonna fucking deal with it.
Well, it's just it's trouble, like
Yeah,
maybe trouble isn't the right way to put it, but like if you're not used to driving in situations like that, it's probably best to not put yourself into that situation.
yeah,
But
yeah. And I mean, there's services that are down there to cater to you and I
mhm.
in these very scenarios.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
why the hell not?
I actually I've been looking at this already. Like I said, like I found the hotel that I'm staying in. Um, like there's is a train that goes for like from the airport out to where she's gonna be staying. So like it's a 3 hour ride,
Right.
but like maybe I'll just take the train just for the hell of it, like just to like see, right?
Yeah.
Like that's shit that people maybe won't ever see,
Yeah.
especially me.
Yeah.
So, but I
Actually,
mean,
I took public transit the second time I went to LA, and it was from uh, Santa Ana to Los Angeles,
okay,
and it was actually pretty straightforward. And like people were very, very helpful. Like I told them, like, "Oh, look, I'm looking for this hotel. It is located in this area. Like, oh yeah, no, take this bus, go to this stop, go over here, grab this bus. Like it was, I remember it being like
yeah,
very friendly, and people were very like kind and like patient
yeah,
with this silly Canadian down there, right? So
yeah, yeah. Well, I mentioned to my nephew Hudson that I was going down there. He's like, "Well, you should know that city already." I'm like, "What are you fucking talking about?" It's like, "Well, you play GTA all the time." I'm like, "Well,
it's not one for one.
no, it is definitely not one for one, but like you might have some sort of an idea."
Yeah, true.
Apparently, it's fairly accurate,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I've never been there. I'm gonna go find out. Like, my nephew said maybe I should go find like Franklin's house. I'm like, well, maybe not.
Yeah. Why do that? Have more fun. Find Trevor's house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Go out, and yeah, find some meth. That because that seems like a
Exactly.
really
Yeah, yeah.
good idea. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So that's my big trip coming up. But no, I would definitely look into another trip,
Yeah.
like a hot holiday this year. We'll talk about that off air because I would consider something. Yep.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Me too. Alicia and I, like, she's got some goals for 2025. We want to go see Metallica. They're going to be in Ohio. No, not Ohio. Denver. They'll be in Colorado. And we think that's going to be our best shot to see Metallica. And we got some friends in Colorado, so it's kind of working out to be a good fit. But we're gonna have to see where our budget is when it comes
Yeah.
down to it.
Oh, for sure. Because like tickets for that aren't going to be cheap either. Because like I know how much mine that I had that I didn't use cost me, and it wasn't cheap.
Yeah. The other thought
Plus
is not.
plus the exchange rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thought is not a hot and sunny vacation. She wants to go to Iceland to see the Northern Lights, and yeah, like absolutely, it sounds incredible, but at the same time, like pack a sweater.
But I mean, you guys get the Northern Lights there, though.
Oh no, this is different, and legitimately, it is like spectacular there. So
Just come out here. They're nuts out here.
yeah,
Saskatchewan. It's yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good beer. Thanks again, Tom. So yeah, that's okay. So I had a thought, like as we were talking about the trips, like what are things that you have done for someone else, like without or just to do, like something big like
Just
that.
to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, like the trip with Alicia to Laval, Quebec.
Yeah.
Like that. I was just there for her support team, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I know what it's like to be stuck with a situation where you need some help. And generally when it comes down to like if someone's moving, like you were moving, you moved from one house to another.
Yeah.
Like I'll be the first one to say like, do you need a hand?
Yeah.
Because like I'm not afraid to lift heavy things, but also like moving fucking sucks.
Oh, it sucks so bad. It's so
And
bad.
there's already been like maybe half a dozen times in my life as an adult where I moved by myself. And only once was it feasible by myself, and that was the first time.
Yeah.
Where everything fit into a full-size station wagon, and that was it.
Station wagon. Nice.
Yeah.
It's classic.
So generally, like whenever someone and like I'm moving, like I'll be the first one to say, "Do you need a hand?"
Yeah.
But beyond that, like, have I ever gone out of my way just to be there for someone or attend something for someone? I went dancing with a friend of a friend because she didn't have a dance partner, and it got me thinking about like learning how to dance, taking dancing lessons.
Yeah.
Just not with her. I understand why she did not have a dance partner.
Oh,
And-
was she like
oh.
Elaine from Seinfeld?
Well, no, that would have been more acceptable. So this
boy.
was like square dancing, or was it square dancing? I can't fucking remember.
Square dancing.
It was just, it wasn't line dancing. It was just like, it was something, right? But it was clear that like you match up with your partner, and the one person leads, the other one follows, and this friend of a friend would not let me lead, and she would be try to steer me. I'm like, stop it, like. Like pick one. Either
no.
you lead or I lead. Anyway, like I said, like I understand now why this person didn't have a dance partner and why I was asked to help out.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. Well, I had something similar. I mean, like I was 17 and I got asked to be somebody's grad escort.
Oh.
Like, and I was just not like it wasn't it was a weird situation. Like, I can't even remember details. I mean, that's fucking a lifetime ago, but
Right.
it was just weird. But you did it, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that like I've ever done, like beyond like, hey, can you help me with this or blah 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 blah. The dance partner thing like is the first thing that comes to mind. Like there was no benefit to me at all, and it was like,
Yeah.
well, done. Like,
Yeah. I'll wash my hands of this and then move on to the
Yeah.
next. Yeah. Speaking of moving on to the next, let's yeah. So I got Netflix again, and I got it because of that stupid fucking Mike Tyson fight. Like, I was sick that weekend. So, I mean, I wasn't going anywhere anyway, so like I might as well watch something dumb on TV.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
That was dumb.
That was dumb.
That was Mike Tyson getting a paycheck.
Yeah. The card before that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like the fights before that, the two women that fought like in the co-main event, I think it was. That was a hell of a fight.
Yeah.
That was like that was the high point 100% of that fight. And then we got to watch that shit show that was Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Like, it was a fucking work. Like, it was a WWE work 100%. It had to have been.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was like watching a live action tutorial of how to play this boxing game.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson warned him, like visually warned him, like, get your guard up,
Yeah.
like multiple times. And Mike Tyson, like when he was training, had speed, he had accuracy. He like,
I had somebody make the argument to me about that, is that when you get into an actual fight and you're doing, okay, they were only doing 2-minute rounds compared to a normal 3-minute round for boxing.
Yeah.
You do get gassed 100%. And I get it. But like the amount of punches that Mike Tyson pulled, like there was 4 or 5 like full on times that you saw, like he had Jake Paul lined right up for a right cross, like, and he kind of went for it, and then he didn't follow through, because I think it was early, and then he would have got not paid for it.
Yeah. Wasn't there like something in the contract where if Tyson knocked his ass out, like
in the first or second round, I think he would have got nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Which is like, then what is this then? It's an exhibition. It's all it is.
Yeah, and it was garbage. Like, and the pomp and circumstance of his fucking entrance coming out to in the air tonight, like with Jake Paul, like I get it. I get what you're trying to do, but like, fuck you and everything you've ever done. Like, I can't. I will never watch another Jake or Logan Paul event ever.
Yeah, no, I haven't, and I still won't. And saying that, it was actually just announced that this new boxing game that's out, or is coming out soon, Undisputed, will now feature Jake Paul. And it's like, it's got like Evander Holyfield is in this game, and
real fighters.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Boy, it's disgusting. I can't believe like the hype about it, and just how much talk and how much internet drama there was before this, and this is what it turned out to be, was just this farce.
It's a show.
It's a farce. It's just like, to me, it was just as staged as every WWE match is. At least when you watch WWE, you you know that it's just it's predetermined. Everybody knows.
Predetermined, yeah. Choreographed is even saying too much, right? Predetermined is a better way to describe it. And at least when you're talking about professional wrestling, AEW, TNA, or WWE, like, yeah, you go in knowing, like, they already know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
But boxing, like, there are analysts out there who are saying, like, oh, well, Jake Paul is bringing new eyes to the boxing world. Sure, but
not the
at
right
what
eyes.
Cost?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like he's again, like he's making a mockery of what used to be what they called the sweet science, right? You know, like it was an action. Like, I mean, like since UFC went mainstream,
yeah,
I've been a fan of actual, you know, like proper fighting more than boxing. Don't ever get me wrong, boxing is a legit sport, and it's you know 100%. Like it's real shit compared to UFC where it's like full body striking. You know, I'd rather watch that. I think it's more interesting. I think, you know, like but man, that Tyson fight, man. I know why Mike did it. You know? Money, 100%. You know, like he should be good for the rest of his life now.
This is a man who, like, could not hold a dollar bill to save his life early in his career.
Yeah.
Right. And now he's got himself a bankroll, which will set him up for the rest of his days. Which maybe. I mean, let's be honest. Maybe. About months ago, the rest of his days was up in the air. Right.
Yeah. Like health scares and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So no, I see any one of the Paul brothers attached to anything, and I immediately lose interest because I don't understand why people glom on to these two fucking idiots.
Oh, you know,
so much so. They're talented. They are athletic. There is absolutely no question whatsoever. It's just who they are, and the things that they say and how they represent themselves is like, I can't live with myself. I can't, like, look myself in the mirror if I were to enjoy anything that they do. And they pull the rug out from everyone every single fucking time.
Yeah.
You know?
Speaking of dumb shits that do dumb shit online, did you ever, I'm sure we haven't talked about this yet, but have you ever heard of this Johnny Somali?
No.
So Johnny Somali, I'm just reading off of his Wikipedia page here. No, I'm not even going to say his name. Johnny Somali is an American live streamer, self-proclaimed internet troll, and nuisance influencer.
Okay.
Known for his provocative and hostile behavior while traveling overseas. After getting
banned. It's starting to ring a bell.
Okay, so after getting banned from Twitch, which we're streaming on right now, yes. He started streaming on and YouTube. Yes. After being banned from Twitch, he started streaming on Kick, which he is now banned, and Rumble. I have no idea what Rumble even is, but whatever. So what this guy does, he goes and we talked about that dumb motherfucker last week that. Or last episode, that American kid that crashed his car.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Okay, so he does that.
Remember?
Yeah. So that sort of shit.
Right.
And you know, like, I'm even looking at this. Like, this guy doesn't even like he's, you know, 18,000. But I mean, like, he's doing something stupid. So what he does, or like, he's been to like. He went to Japan, and he goes and tries to, like, provoke people, you know, like, and, you know, and just do dumb shit. Like, so let's see what he did here. Well, it doesn't matter. So
sorry. I'm trying to fill in the blanks as you go here. Wasn't he in South Korea?
Yes.
And then he was making a mockery
Okay,
of
yeah, I'm getting to that.
okay.
So he
All right.
started in Japan, and okay, it's just skimming here. He made anti-Japanese taunts towards locals, including comments about the bombings, like the A bombs and shit, and then threatened to bomb Japan with nuclear weapons on a train. Uh, he was occasionally insulted and assaulted. So, um, so what happened was like, and he's done this all over the place. Like he did it in Japan. He did it in Israel. Then he started. Well, then he went to Korea, and the Koreans don't fuck around. So he started doing some really dumb shit. So like this. On November 19th, so not even that long ago, this dude was on a subway train in Seoul during like he's one of those IRL, like the real live streamers.
Yeah.
He was on a bus in Seoul, and he said, "I have a bomb."
My God.
So in Korean, so like he caused a bomb scare, which came into violation of South Korea's anti-terrorism laws. So this dumb motherfucker is now in jail.
Good.
So let's see. While streaming on multiple occasions, he was assaulted by others in public. On the 29th of November, a former South Korean Navy SEAL and South Korean YouTuber assaulted and kicked the fuck out of this dumb fucker inside an elevator. Because so there's a statue of peace. I've heard about this. It's a statue, like it's a pretty important statue in Korea. And this dude just went and like I think he was trying to make out, like he was making out with
Yeah. This is the part that I heard about. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was live streaming when this other dude was live streaming at the same time. Yeah, so he got knocked the fuck out. And both of them got arrested, like the Korean YouTuber, but I think they let the Korean YouTuber go. Because that's the right thing to do. Yeah.
He wasn't the shit disturber. He was the one who was reacting.
Yeah. So the last part here is on December 3rd, the trial date for this dumb fuck was revealed to be on December 20th through new evidence being brought to the South Korean police, which may add up to more charges. He is currently being charged for behavioral misconduct and overall offensive acts. That motherfucker is going to rot in Korean jail. And he probably should for the rest of his godforsaken life. Like, I've never understood these dumb fucks that do these troll streams. You know, like all they do, like they go and like it was the same as that dumb fuck the last episode that we talked about, walking around, you know, chest shoulder, like, you know, the guy's 5'4" and he's trying to, you know, like act like he's all tough and he's got his, you know, 6'8" bodyguard. Like, fuck off. Like, what are you trying to prove? Like, I don't get it. I don't get people.
No, it's the thing is though, is that it's they're getting what they're looking for. They're getting a reaction. They're getting support, and it may be the same reason why people tune into the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fights, because they want to see Jake Paul get his fucking shit rocked.
That's why I watched it, because I thought, you know, like this could be like legit, and it wasn't. So like, it was another massive letdown.
But these reactionary YouTubers, or content creators, I mean, they get the following, they get the attention, they get the reaction, they get the subscribers, because people will forever turn their head and look at a car crash.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. 100%.
They will analyze it. They will look into it. They will get into detail. And someone who is an active car crash, people will glom onto it, and it's just a cycle. Now, this Jackaninny, unfortunately, bit off more than he can chew in a country that doesn't tolerate that shit.
Yep.
And rightfully so, he will most likely spend a good amount of time behind bars. And if he does not behave himself, he will be there for a long time.
That dude's going to get passed around like currency.
Possibly.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
But it's the same thing. Like it still happens to this day. And maybe it's just because I filtered like majority of my algorithm when it comes to social media. But like, unless I go and look for it, I don't see any sort of like, it's a prank, bro. It's a prank.
Oh, fuck those guys.
But it used to be everywhere. And like, it was these 9 times out of 10, it was these scrawny white ass kids who have no business doing the shit that they're doing and getting away with it most of the time.
Yep.
And it's not a prank. You're just being a complete prick is what it was, right?
You're being a cunt. That's the best way to put it. I know it's a very hard word. It's like some people say it's worse than fuck, but no, like some people are just being cunts for no reason. Yeah.
Like I've had pranks pulled on me, sure, but pranks are like the ha ha ha, that was fun, and everyone has a laugh afterward. A prank shouldn't be I was this close to fucking ending your life.
Yeah.
like
Carberry just said, it's gotten out of hand. 100%.
It had absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. I agree with you. 100%. I just don't like people that do that sort of shit. You know, like
again, like we're talking about people who they look for a reaction, they get a reaction, and then they feed off of it.
Yeah.
Right? Like you and I have vented multiple times, off air about like how the hell do we get people's attention? Because we enjoy what we do. And I know that it's entertaining, and the people who follow us on social media through Lost Signals or the Media Jack, right? Like we love them, and it's the feedback that we get, or the interaction, or even just the views or what have you. Like it's genuine, it's wonderful, and if we can reach more people, at least allow them to know that we exist, it's great.
Yeah,
but
there's a huge difference between like getting people to like interacting with people, like, and like if I pull a prank on you or vice versa, right? It is in good fun. Where what these dumb fucks are doing are like they're antagonizing people that can and hopefully sometimes do hurt these people. I'm not an advocate for violence, really. I'm not, but like if somebody came up to me and doing shit like that, maybe something else would have been said, but
yeah, if honestly, like I've thought about this, and it's not premeditated, but really when it comes down to it, like if someone did something utterly despicable to me or to someone I care about, or heaven forbid Alicia, I would probably not be hearing the words "it's a prank, bro" until it's way too late.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm telling the police officer and the paramedic.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about things, you guys. My content, you guys put in the work, and it's generated success. Sometimes these, let's say, not nice people getting more attention, but that's just it. Like people always rubberneck and look at a car crash.
Yeah, 100%. Right? I just think it's a really cheap way to get views, and let's be honest, the people that are watching this dumb fuck or these dumb fucks, they're not watching because they like your content. They want to see you fail for the most part. I think. Well, I don't know. Like, who knows what kids watch these days now?
But it's car crash TV, and it's been around for a while. Yeah. Jerry Springer is the prime example. People didn't watch Jerry Springer for the in-depth analysis of a relationship. No, they watched it to watch that fucking bodyguard come flying across the stage.
Big Steve, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then he ended up getting his own show, and it was terrible.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Or he tried to be genuine about things, and lo and behold, no one cared.
Yeah, because that show lasted, 6 episodes, maybe?
Yeah. So anyway,
Maybe more than that. It doesn't matter. But no, I'm sick of these people, like, and you don't, I guess I don't see it on my Instagram feed. I don't see it on YouTube. I just, I don't know, man. He's fucking, and like,
we're in a good position because we don't see it on these social media feeds. We don't see it in our day to day. Instead, we're the ones who reading about it like, oh, that stupid motherfucker just got locked up. Like, we read about it on the news when someone has gone too far.
yeah. Yeah. And that's the only way that I know about this shit is because of, like I see it on other people's YouTube pages, not my, not on my feed. It's other people making fun of these dumb fuckers.
Exactly.
Right. Hello, dog. Ow.
Oh, hello, puppy. Oh.
Speaking of my dogs, so I was a little
Yes.
worried about Fancy a couple weeks ago. She all my hardwood floors upstairs, she kind of slipped and she fell. She's old. Not this dumb fuck. Fancy down there. Yes. She doesn't jump up anymore. But I put her on CBD oil and she turned like right around. Like
wow, really?
I was at the point where I thought I was going to have to put her down. Nope, put her on CBD oil. And no, she's good. She runs around. You can just see her nose there. Just right.
That's adorable. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Your dogs are always just like, why are you talking to yourself, Dad?
I know. It's like just talking into the dark. Yeah. Yeah. Black Friday just happened. Black Friday sale sucked so bad this year. Like, there was nothing of any consequence that I would have bought this year. Like,
yep.
I watched, I checked Amazon. I checked, I checked the Walmart website. I looked everywhere and there was just nothing. Nothing that was like, just everything so fucking expensive.
Yeah. For clarification, Darrell and I are in Canada, and Black Friday is actually something that's only been really implemented within the past decade. And
with the advent of like online shopping and shit, like where you actually get shit from the States, or from wherever, really.
Yeah. This year was actually the first year where I was working during Black Friday and they had me on location at a local electronic store. And the Thursday before Black Friday was known as Red Thursday, and it was pretty quiet. Barely anyone came in, but still got the usual reaction of like, oh, I heard you on the radio, that's why I'm here, which is exactly what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Then Black Friday, again, same location, same setup. A lot more people came in, but most of them were there to upgrade their phone.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
But in town, we actually, the city has been trying to, for the past couple of years, implement Plaid Friday. And it's encouraging people to shop local, check out the local stores. And if you happen to wear plaid in these stores, you'll actually be like given an additional discount.
Shit, I wear plaid all the time. Look at my fucking lumberjack. Fuck,
I thought this was rather
that's a
clever.
That's a good idea. I like that. Yeah. So. And there, we've talked about this ad nauseum, really, that like I am a big proponent of, buying local, buy as much local as you can, because you're not giving it to the Jeff Bezos or whatever. You're helping, somebody buy skates for their kid, or put gas in their car, or pay their fucking bills, right? Like, I'd way rather have my money go to that than to, Jeff Bezos's fucking next goddamn yacht.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I'm the same way. Like, if I cannot buy something online, and I'm not including Etsy or anything that's like
Etsy doesn't count.
Yeah, like a someone's personal website or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I cannot buy something from Amazon. I will not. I will seek it out in town. You
Yeah.
know, and even if it's at a big box chain, it doesn't matter. It's still employed by local people.
Yeah. Oh
Right.
yeah, for sure. Um, I'm gonna sound like an ad here for a minute, but it's kind of what we're talking about here. It's like about buying local stuff. And it's I guess it's not local, but it's Canadian. Um, I bought some of that man-made underwear,
Yeah.
like the stuff that Howie Mandel is pushing.
Yeah, and I've seen the commercials like the guy skydiving or whatever, and
I'm not buying anything else, dude.
really?
Dude, it's fucking amazing.
Oh.
Like it is. It is the softest shit ever. It fits good. It does everything it's supposed to. Like everything that they say. Like, like if you're wearing like long leg boxers, like they don't ride up. You don't like, dude. They're fucking amazing. They're a little pricey. They're probably 20 some 24, $25 a pair. Well, 22 to 20 whatever. It's fucking worth it, dude. Trust me. Like, yeah, I love it. I bought myself the Christmas pack just for myself. It was like 3 packs of underwear and a toque and a gift card. I think that I'll probably give to one of my nephews or something. But check it out. Seriously, man-made. Yeah.
I was saw like it was like before Black Friday. I was watching like it was an advertising blitz. It was on television, and probably also like on Instagram or something like that. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. And
Yeah.
you skydive and they don't come off. Like, oh, that's kind of handy, I suppose. But I mean, that sounds kind of cool.
Dude, they fit great. And I'm a big dude. Like, and it fits right. So
Hmm. There you go.
little bit of an ad there. Maybe they could give me some money for it.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor. No, don't even. You don't. Yeah, sponsor us and just give us some free underwear. I'd be happy with that.
Oh, yeah, I'd take that.
So the difference between them and say like like Saks or like the Beneath or whatever, like they don't have the big weird patterns. It's you get your choice of 2 colors. It's blue or black, which is fine with me.
Yeah.
But no, I thoroughly recommend. I'm wearing some right now, and I'm enjoying them.
Yeah. I'm so comfortable.
I really am. Like they're so fucking soft.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
And
well,
even
I'm gonna
with
have to add it to my Christmas wish list here, I guess.
like even with my line of work, like I work underground in a hot mine. Like everything stays where it's supposed to. Everything breathes the way it's supposed to. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. So that's I like it.
Yeah, I like it. There's your testimonial right there.
Exactly.
Just a momentary pause and realization, and then
I like it.
I like it.
I like it. What are we're getting up to the holiday season here, and
Yeah.
hopefully I'm hoping we're gonna be able to do another episode before Christmas with our friend Lee, who's apparently out with a migraine tonight, which sucks.
Yeah.
But we'll try and do one more before Christmas. What's your normal holiday traditions? Like what do you normally do? And think about that for a minute, or talk for a minute, because I gotta pee, because that's what I've been doing.
That's fine. Go.
So
Just
yes.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're on your own.
when it comes, yeah, no worries. So when it comes to my holidays and my tradition, honestly, like I can think back to being inspired by my father, who when it was the holidays, him and his brother-in-law would always do the exact same thing. They would get each other a bottle of booze each. My dad would get a bottle of Crown Royal, and his brother-in-law, my uncle, would get a different bottle of booze, but it was always what he expected. And I thought that was really cool. Now, keeping in mind that like this is when I was a kid. So when I got older, I attempted to do that with my brother, and all I ever asked from him was for a bottle of Jack Daniels, which is my drink of choice, and he 9 times out of 10 wanted a bottle of Crown Royal. And because we're both gamers, we would get each other a video game, and that was it. And it kept pretty much straightforward. But these days, the holiday tradition generally consists of doing a Christmas Eve dinner with Alicia and her sister and her father and her sister's significant other over here at my place. And then Christmas Day, Alicia and I have breakfast, and then we open up our stockings, and then we open up our Christmas gifts together. Then we go for a walk or whatever. And then Christmas night, we spend that with Alicia's family, and we do gifts there, and we do a big dinner there. So that's pretty much my holiday tradition. I mean, at least that's the way it's been for the past 4 years.
Well, that's all right. I mean, I caught the tail end of that, but yeah, it's.
You didn't miss anything.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so. So, we have our family traditions, but I mean they've never been traditional, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
For a lot of years, I mean, well, like in the early 2000s, like when I was on the rigs and like my nieces and nephews were really little, I was on the road. Like a lot of years there. I think one year I worked just Christmas. I was home for New Year's. One year I was just home for New Year's. One year I worked both Christmas and New Year's.
Been there.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that was the oil field at the time, right? Now, I mean, it's similar, but it's not like, it's like at the mine. I mean, like we shut down, you know, like, so like I'm scheduled to work, Christmas Eve this year, day shift. Yeah. But like they don't know it yet, but I'm leaving early that day. I'm just gonna leave. But I mean, like we're probably not gonna be. We probably won't be running that day anyways. Like because they usually shut everything down for Christmas and Boxing Day. Still get paid for those days, which is nice. But
yeah.
But yeah, no, like our traditions are, you know, like they're like Christmas Eve is 99% of the time at my mom and dad's house, you know, like with both my sisters, you know, and the kids. And then pretty much just have drinks after that. You know, that's I might play some video games, you know, like, you know,
heaven forbid.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
there's already snow on RDR2 online, so
I still haven't got into. I didn't mind RDR online, but it's just not the same. I did pick up Red Dead Redemption the other day.
Oh, like the PC version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Should actually install that on here. But yeah. No, I've been. Sorry, I'm kind of changing gears. I've been working through the Final Fantasy remake, the first one. So far.
Didn't you already do that?
No, I never finished it. I bought it on I bought it on PS4
right
when it came out, and then I don't know, I got to a point where like I wasn't leveled up enough, so I kind of had to restart, and I just never did. So I'm playing it on my PC. Okay. And it works good. Yeah. But
yeah, the point of restarting though, like, and I know this feeling of like, fuck, like I either grind now or I go back and I do things right the second time. Right.
That's pretty much what it was, you know, and I let it sit for even like a couple years, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for the second part to be released on PC, and it hasn't been yet. It's console exclusive, which sucks.
They sign that agreement for a period of time, and then eventually it gets released.
Yeah, it'll probably be this year sometime or next year at some point. Still no new GTA 6 trailer.
It's been a year. Actually, I just got a notification. It's been a year since the teaser came out.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for that game, and they say next year, so I hope so. God, I hope so.
Well, it was you, me, Tyler, and
Ethan.
Ethan,
guitarist from one of my bands. Yeah.
Yeah. And we actually fired up GTA Online, and we started a couple of heist setups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was super fun because we hadn't done that in fucking ages.
Yeah.
And you know what? Say what you want about GTA, about how they kind of sold out, with the shark card shit, and we would have had GTA 6 years ago if there wasn't for shark cards. It's still a good fucking game, and actually, even after this, I might hop on for a bit.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, though, like, you want to tell them, like, like GTA, like, or Rockstar, like shark cards and selling out, and how come there's no first person content or single player content and blah blah blah. The reason why is because GTA Online was such a stupid massive hit, and GTA itself, the story was so incredible that it bankrolled everything, and the content showed the developers, this is where the money is going, right?
Like, name another game out there right now that has the player base and like the content that's being released that's that's still active. Sure, there's games like World of Warcraft, Minecraft and shit like that. But there's nothing on this level, I guess. Because GTA 5 is still, like, it's probably number 2 in the most sold game of all time.
Yeah, and you're
behind,
right.
Like, Tetris.
Yeah, but every other living, breathing service game has been playing catch up to Rockstar ever since.
And they're not doing it good.
No.
Well,
even some of our favorite games are kind of like Destiny 2. You and I would rock it all the time with Chris and Tyler.
Yeah.
And then it just like, well, this is fucking a grind.
Well, it's funny you say that, because Tyler was messaging me earlier today, and he's still doing it. He's still grinding that out, and there's still a lot of content in Destiny, but it's just not for me anymore. Like, I like it, but I just like the $100 a year or $150 a year to play that fucking game. Like, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, no. And like, when's the last time you had to pay for any content on GTA 5?
Never. I mean, I bought the game 4 times, but I mean, like, that's a little different, right?
Yeah, like, I honestly could not remember the last time I paid for any DLC or any edition for GTA 5.
It's just released. It's like, here you go. Yeah. Here's your new set of stuff. You got to download a fucking 80 gig fucking update for it. Yeah. But there you go. Play. Have fun. Yeah.
Actually, that's speaking of Carberry. I don't know if he's still there. When I bought him. Because I bought him.
Oh, you
GTA
bought him.
5.
Oh, I thought you bought him. Like, that's.
When I bought him, GTA
you can't
5.
do that anymore, people.
No.
That's illegal.
It's fine. No, he's from Ohio. It's fine.
Okay.
When I bought him GTA 5 for his PC, and it was like, okay, download it, and then we'll start getting into it. And his first concern was like, well, I don't have all the DLC. It's like, yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You have everything. It's all fucking included.
I mean, and they sell that game for so fucking cheap now.
Oh yeah, because it pumps money to their office. I did not buy you, James. Shut up.
Oh, it's okay. But, so to buy GTA right now, it's $30 Canadian. So it's 20.
Yeah,
It's
but
20. It's $24 American.
if you would have bought it during like the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, whatever, it was $10.
Or I've seen it as low as $5.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, they've sold so many copies that it doesn't matter
No, it doesn't
what
matter.
they sell. Like they could make it free to play for fuck's sakes now.
Yep.
You know, because they're still making money off the shark card.
Yep. Oh yeah.
But
So
you know,
it
April
It is-
14th of 2015 was when it was released, like on PC.
April on PC.
On PC.
When was it? Okay, when was it released? Period. It was
September 13th of 2013.
2013.
2013.
September.
I'm sure GTA released.
It was 2012 or 2013, and I know this specifically.
GTA 5 release date. So September 17th of 2013.
Okay. Because
So-
I know this specifically because I was in the oil field when it was released,
Yeah.
and I was on site at a rig.
Yeah, we
And
talked
yeah,
about
yeah,
this.
yeah. You have to, when you're on site in an oil field, you check in, you go to the security office, you sign all the documentation, whatever. And generally they're in like an Atco trailer, which is 9 times out of 10 like pimped out. And one of these motherfuckers
Yep.
had their Xbox 360
Yep.
up and running with GTA 5 up on the screen, and I'm looking at it going like, it was just fucking released yesterday.
Well, we talked about this on a different episode, but I slept in for work that morning. Not it wasn't even on purpose, but it was just it just happened that I slept in, and I called into work and like, yeah, I slept in. It's like, do you want me to come in? Like, no, it's too late. You can't get underground. I'm like, okay. It's like, well, you're still gonna get a warning slip. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't care.
I'll fucking eat it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
But I had pre-ordered like a physical copy of it because that's even 10 years ago, it was a physical copy. Like you had to go and pick it up. And I drove to the city and I picked it up and I played it for fucking like probably like a solid 12 hours that first day.
I know I have it. I got it here somewhere.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you 100%. But yeah, Carberry, I would be up for playing, by the way.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I see that message,
Yeah.
James. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Come on, Rockstar. Figure it the fuck out. Let's get another trailer out. Let's see some more, like
A trailer, sure, absolutely.
something.
Yeah.
Even just like a little they got to do something before Christmas. You'd think, right?
You would think.
But like I'm guessing it's going to be September of next year when it's going to be released.
Yeah, I think I was predicting third quarter as well.
Yeah, it'll be the same. But that's just fucking figure it out. Just figure it out. I'm tired of it. That's my notes. That's my notes.
Well, let's get into the songs.
You can check us out on Spotify on a couple ways. You can check out. You know what? I didn't check out the Spotify for creators Wrapped for this year yet.
Oh,
because that's the thing. Everybody else has your Spotify year in review. Your Spotify Wrapped and whatever. Mine, I had.
You listened to the Foo Fighters however many hours throughout this past year, and
Yeah, I was in the top 0.0005% of listeners for one band, and it was a super weird band, and I can't even it's stuff I listen to when I partake in marijuana. But it's like if you're looking for a band to just like go chill out to, it's called they're called Boards of Canada. I've added their
oh
shit.
no, yeah.
It's really just chill music, and there's one, like I was in their like top top listeners of this year. And on Spotify too. There's that Spotify DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever listen to that?
No.
Yeah, I do all the time. I was in the top 4% of Spotify DJ listeners, apparently.
Well, there you go.
Because sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's like, okay, I'm going to skip this whole set. But anyways, so we're on Spotify as the podcast. We also have the Found Signals podcast, which is linked in the description below, I believe. If not, I'll add it later. And the Found Signals podcast is a collection.
Found Signals playlist.
Found Signals playlist is a collection of dumb shit that we keep adding to it. And when we have interview guests on, they get to add a song or two, and then we always add shit. So what's your first for this week?
I had to check to make sure that this wasn't on the list, but I was actually rather surprised, and now I fucking lost it. Where the hell did it go? I know it's here somewhere. Well, I'll go with my second pick, which is someone I actually had the fortunate opportunity of chatting with, Jupiter Jetson, who is she's an adult film star, and she's also a musician. And she's released some music, some singles, and has an album out. And doing research before chatting with her, I listened to all of her recordings on Spotify. And Terminal by Jupiter Jetson is actually kind of a bluesy and really catchy song. And she actually goes into the explanation of that song and actually a collection of her songs as they are inspired by a relationship that wasn't exactly going well.
Yeah.
And it was during the interview where she realized that she thought it was only like one or two songs that was inspired. It turns out it was like majority
all
of the
them?
songs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's usually.
So yeah. Terminal by Jupiter Jetson.
I have that written down already. Nice. I'll have to check that out because I have not heard it yet. My first one is, do you ever watch Day of the Dead from 2004? I think it was filmed. I think it was filmed in Canada someplace. The lead actress in it, I can't remember her name, Canadian actress, but there's a song at the end of the movie that's playing. And for some reason, it popped up on my Spotify, and it's got the song is called "People Who Died" by the Jim Carroll Band. If you put this song on, you would probably recognize it.
Yeah,
but
those are my favorite songs.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that song. Yes, you have.
Yeah, the song is kind of fucked up, but it's fun. It's fun. Gotcha. Like it's upbeat and it's catchy and it's got a danceable tune to it. But then you listen to the lyrics, it's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's bad. It's so bad. Yeah. So that's my first one. So check that out.
Do you remember Rockstar or not Rockstar? Rocksmith.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a song, there's a bunch of songs on Rocksmith, both the original version and the 2014 version.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of songs. The only reason I know about these songs is because of Rocksmith. And I fired it up recently, and I realized that there's a really catchy song that I love to play. And I wish I could play it proficiently, but alas, I need more practice. Arctic Monkeys, Are You Mine?
Oh, yeah, that's a good tune. And it's spelt dumb, like R, like the little letter.
You mine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one too.
Yeah.
My last one, and this brings me joy to bring this one here, and it's actually the title of this episode. It's called Mayday. New 3 Days Grace track called Mayday.
Yeah.
With the original singer, Adam Gontier, is back with 3 Days Grace. And I brought this up. God, words are hard. I brought this up a couple months ago saying that there was an inkling, because I do know some people in the biz.
Yeah.
That I was talking to the one guy, and he said, just wait. And here it is. So it's Adam Gontier is full-time back with the band, and 3 Days Grace is running with 2 singers now. I like 3 Days Grace. I do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I've always liked 3 Days Grace. I didn't like their newer stuff. Like the first album after Adam left, and he left for probably a myriad of reasons.
Yeah.
But everything is good now. They're running with 2 singers. I'm looking forward to hearing, and I'd really like to, I liked I Am Machine by 3 Days Grace.
Yeah.
With the new singer, but I'd like to hear it sung by Adam Gontier. I think it would fit a lot better.
It'd be interesting to find out.
Yeah. And hopefully we get to. So hopefully they're going to do a Canadian tour, and then we'll see. So yeah, Mayday is my final one and title of this episode. So
there you go.
Any final thoughts?
I'm just noticing right now that James is updating his Grand Theft Auto 5.
Nice. Good work. So yeah, if this is the final episode of the year, I don't think it's gonna be, but
no, we'll try to sneak one in before Christmas.
Yeah. We're gonna try and update some things here in the next little bit. We got some ideas coming up for some new segments.
Yep.
Which are maybe stolen from other people, but we're gonna do them our own way. It's like the idea is good, but we're gonna try and do it our own way. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, this has been episode 67. My name's Darrell.
I'm JD.
We will see you guys out there.
Yeah.
Or something.
Take care.
I don't know. Go drink a beer or something. I don't know.